name's Adam Perslow, IT Director of Individual Restaurants. Been here now for my 17 and a half years. We've got three main brands. We've got Gino D'Acampo, we've got Piccolino, and we've got the Restaurant Bar and Grill. 40-something restaurants across the business. We had a number of different systems that just didn't connect with each other. We had a food and beverage system, and we had a finance system, and sort of a number of reports that I generated, and none of which fed to anything else, and they were all a little bit disjointed. So we had a very successful loyalty scheme, 1.5 million members on that now. So we knew that we wanted to move into BI and get everything in a structured data format, and try and get rid of some of the Excel spreadsheets that we had knocking around the business, and just give us a little bit more scalability and flexibility in what we were doing. We're now able to be on the front foot almost, to be able to see what people are ordering and get more transactional information than we've ever had before. And now we're at the position whereby we know who our top spenders are based on their visits and their spend through the system, but they don't necessarily have to be a member. So that area that we've previously never had any information for, we're now able to see. So we're able to pull that back right down to item level, so we can see what people drink and what people have and what people order with a certain dish, right down to customer level, or segment, so we can say everybody in a certain restaurant, what is the best-selling dish, what's the best-selling beer. We're now able to create a sense of loyalty for those people who may not interact with our loyalty scheme. Some of our top spenders, we know come in and we know they spend, but they're not members of our loyalty scheme. So previously we've never been able to really understand what they do or what they eat or drink, but now we're able to see exactly what they eat and drink and their combined spend throughout either one restaurant or all the group of restaurants, and no, we don't need the membership card to be able to do that. Integration was great. I mean, I thought it was going to be very difficult for us initially, because we have got 40 standalone restaurants, all with their own server on site, all with their own independent databases. We were able to tie all of our point of sale data, all of our loyalty data, and all of our reservation system and CRM data together in a structured format, and the guys at Veteda were able to link everything together for us to give us that amazing holistic view of everything. So within the finance team, we've changed the way that we report. We've revolutionized it. In fact, initially when we did the install and the implementation of Veteda, we found that they were trying to replicate the reports that they'd historically done. Okay, we need it to look like this, and then very quickly they changed their mind, because actually they had the data in a way that was more accessible, and they could tweak it and they could change it and they could look at it in different angles. And I think when they understood that, it really did revolutionize the way that we as a business report now, and they're able to turn reports around in minutes where it would have historically taken them days. A typical general manager would never have had the information that he's now got access to, and if information was required, it'd go through their brand director, who's responsible for the brand, to then feed into finance, and that could be a 1 day, 2 day, a week turnaround, depending on the data and what we've got on at the moment. Either they can self-serve and get the information themselves, or if it's something they're not sure about, then our team upstairs can get the information, but with a ridiculously quick turnaround. From a club individual point of view, we've just got a better view of our members. If they didn't swipe their card historically, we'd have no information. We're now, because of the system and the way that everything's ties together, even if they don't swipe the card, we're able to build on their profile and know that they've been in and know what they've ordered. I chose Empower BI because very quickly, having spoken to Veteda, I was able to establish that these guys really did know what they were doing. They really understood hospitality and they understood our business, and they were able to offer really a solution that was the right fit for us, so it was a no-brainer. We looked at a number of different solutions, one of which was a very large marketing and business intelligence platform, and we decided it wasn't the right fit for us because it was just too expensive. We know that Veteda's here to stay. I'm now happy to go on and do that extra work to integrate more and more systems going forward. I think we've all learned on this journey. I think the Veteda guys have learned about his hospitality and about what we want. They're able to build out dashboards based on our industry. It's been a true partnership this year. It's been a fantastic result, and I think everybody in the business has praised the system and everybody else that we've worked with. We've been a lot more targeted with marketing and email communications. So people have been receiving emails about a red wine as long as they've drank it, whereas historically we weren't really able to get that information, and we've started now playing around with it when it comes to push notifications and emails. So we are getting a better result. We're getting more guests saying that they're hearing more noise from us, and it's targeted noise, and that's not just fluke, that's the fact we've used the system.